Welcome to QConnect, a partnership between NRL, Diomax and Exact Diagnostics. QConnect brings together expertise in QC manufacturing, monitoring and science. QConnect is a completely integrated and simplified QC solution. QConnect is not just QC samples. It's comprised of 7 elements to create an integrated QC solution. These elements are QC samples, software, uncertainty of measurement reports, QConnect limits, reference materials, scientific support and access to experts and peers. Let's take a look at each element of QConnect individually. QC samples. QC samples are the basis of any QC program. Without excellent, well-chosen samples, it is impossible to tell if variation detected in the system is due to the assays or the QC sample. QConnect samples have been developed in partnership with NRL, Diomax and Exact Diagnostics. Serology samples are manufactured by Diomax Germany. They are produced under ISO 13485 and they are all CE IVD registered. The QC samples are selected to match each assay. The stock material used to build the QC samples has been calibrated against WHO standards. The QC samples are color-coded and barcoded. They are liquid stable at 4 degrees Celsius and are ready to use. NRL has determined the concentration of each analyte for each commonly used assay. Therefore, each assay has a suggested QC sample. A list of the assay QC combinations are found in the QConnect catalogue. The catalogue specifies the details of each QC sample. The QConnect NAT QC samples are manufactured by Exact Diagnostics. They are produced under Code of GMP in an FDA-registered, ISO-certified facility. All of the NAT QC samples come as 10 vial packs of 1.4 mL each in single-use aliquots. The NAT QC samples are stored below -20 degrees and have an expiry dating of 18 months. The stock materials used to build the NAT QC samples have also been calibrated against the WHO standards. The vials fit directly into the instrument. All NAT QC samples are conveniently packaged and ready to use after thawing. In collaboration with Diomax and Exact Diagnostics, all QC samples have been developed to meet the NRL specifications. Each have 5 years of stock materials in reserve, allowing us to have minimal lot-to-lot variation for each build. A single lot of QC sample is available worldwide. NRL has developed and improved our QC monitoring software called EDCnet since 2000. EDCnet is an internet-based QC monitoring tool. Access to EDCnet is free with any purchase of QConnect samples. As well as the QC results, EDCnet collects associated testing data for further analysis and to aid in troubleshooting. There is easy data entry with automatic result validation. Any unexpected results are immediately flagged, and there is the ability to modify submitted results. EDCnet has a full audit trail. The software provides a range of graphical and tabular reports. Because laboratories using the same assay and QC can compare results, EDCnet allows laboratories to monitor not only the imprecision but also the bias of their results. The results can be viewed and trended by operator, instrument, assay and QC lot number. The NRL, QConnect limits and laboratory-specific limits can be applied to the data. There is automated reporting by email, and all aspects of EDCnet are fully user-definable. Briefly, data from multiple laboratories using the same assay and QC are submitted into a single database. Each laboratory can review their own data, but more importantly, a laboratory can compare their results with the results of other laboratories using the same QC and assay. There is a range of interactive and real-time graphical and tabular reports. A full description and tutorials are available on the QConnect website. EDCnet can be interfaced to instruments, middleware, or laboratory information systems. The interface functionality is inbuilt into EDCnet. A graphical user interface reports successful file uploads. There's a free download of the interface client, and there are some no-cost options available. The interface is user-definable, has alerts and reports, including desktop icons that change color with warnings and advice. EDCnet now comes in multiple languages, including Italian and Polish. The software allows laboratories to create their own networks. There is also access to the data by assay manufacturers or other interested parties. There are user-definable and automatic reports and alerts to users of any unexpected results. NRL is committed to further enhancing EDCnet. Most laboratory staff struggle with understanding QC monitoring guidelines. This is partly due to the fact that traditional methods, such as Westgard rules, may not be appropriate for infectious disease testing. NRL developed and published guidelines for QConnect limits. These guidelines are based on more than 10 years' worth of data. The limits can be used to validate data entry results. Data outside the limits are flagged and quarantined. NRL review these results on a daily basis. As well as the QConnect limits, laboratories can apply their own laboratory-specific ranges. In this example, you can see the results of 12 batches of QConnect Blue, tested on the Abbott Architect HIV Combi assay. Each lot of QC samples have been tested in many laboratories, up to 25,000 times. There is a total of more than 115,000 results. The expected range for testing this QC on this assay therefore has been calculated as 2.0 to 5.1 sample to cutoff units. You'll notice the minimal lot-to-lot variation between each of the QC lot numbers. QConnect limits is a published methodology. It requires access to a consistent source of stock material to produce minimal lot-to-lot variation. It is a scientifically robust method used to monitor QC results and is superior to traditional methods. Uncertainty of measurement. Reporting of uncertainty of measurement is a requirement for laboratories undertaking accreditation to ISO 17025 or 15189. NRL's approach fulfills these regulatory requirements. Using this published methodology, NRL provides, at no cost, annual MU reports and can provide scientific support where required. QConnect provides users access to reference materials. From the QConnect website, users can obtain QC information, including references, regulations, case studies, and publications. Questions and answers. NRL reviews and investigates unexpected QC results. Using this information, peer groups can share data and discuss problems, allowing easier troubleshooting of issues. EDCnet allows access to QC experts, searches for common problems, and learns from the experiences of others. Contact members and networks. QConnect aims to put members in touch with each other. Use QConnect to meet other members, form networks, obtain advice, or to pose questions to the group. QConnect website can be accessed at www.nrl.gov.au/QConnect, and all the elements of QConnect will be at your fingertips. Remember, all customers purchasing QConnect QC samples are automatically able to upgrade to QConnect membership. The membership is free, and each user will have individualized usernames and passwords, allowing them to access everything in one place: the QC samples, EDCnet, QConnect limits, uncertainty of measurement reports, and other technical knowledge. To access QConnect membership, all you need to do is purchase QConnect samples, then activate your membership through the QConnect website by clicking on the Connect Now button. Complete the form and submit, and you can log in with your email and password. You can then add new users via the EDCnet portal and manage the user's authorities and permissions via EDCnet. All inquiries regarding QConnect and any scientific or technical questions can be directed to NRL at nrl.gov.au. Any inquiries regarding pricing, ordering or shipments of QC samples should be directed to Diamex if you're a European customer, and to NRL for anywhere else in the world. So you can connect to a better way of QC monitoring using QConnect, a completely integrated and simplified QC solution.